So have you ever heard of being black widowed? So apparently this is a term in the watch industry where a man is seduced, drugged, and then his expensive watch is stolen. Seriously, gents, this is a real thing. So I did my research, found a woman in Vegas who apparently has been arrested multiple times in Sin City for pulling off this exact heist. I'm warning you, gents, if Rosa says nice Rolex, immediately stop what you're doing, do not drink that drink, and get out of there. Now guys, I think we can all agree that's an example of unwanted attention. That being said, and assuming that you're around people that you can trust, it is nice to get compliments on your watch. In today's video, gents, we're talking about watches that get you the right type of attention. Watches that get you compliments. That's the music. Now looking back, over the years, I've received well over 100 compliments on my various watches. And the crazy thing about that is maybe 2 or 3 of those compliments have been from women. Now I want to point out, most of those compliments have occurred at either my Menfluential conference or whenever I'm at a conference and people find out I'm in the style industry. That being said, based off of sales and marketing data, I can tell you the vast majority of people on this planet interested in watches are men. So it'd be nice to get compliments from the ladies, but understand if you're going to get compliments, most likely it's going to be from other guys. Now that's not to say that women don't pay attention to watches. In fact, my friend Ashley Weston was talking about this. When she looks at watches, when her and her friends talk about this, they're trying to make a determination. They're trying to better understand the guy based off of that one detail. So he's wearing an Apple Watch. What does this tell me? He's interested in tracking his fitness. Oh, wait a minute. He's got a sports watch on, a G-Shock, or he's got a really nice Rolex. What does this tell me about him? Now, me personally, I wear a variety of watches, and I don't think the watch you wear really says much about you, but being married for 20 years, I do understand that a lot of women like to overthink this. Sorry, big generalization, but yeah, not sorry. So what are the specifics on a watch that grabs somebody's attention? The details that are going to get you compliments? Well, gentlemen, there are 6 of them. First up, pay attention to size and shape. In general, larger watches and those with an unusual shape are going to grab more attention. Now, a lot of you guys may actually recognize this watch. This is the classic Monaco Caliber 11. Retailing at over $5,000, it's not the cheapest watch, but personally, I think it's a beautiful watch and I've gotten multiple compliments on it. My question to you though is how would you like to win one? Seriously, gents, today's sponsor, Watchgang, the #1 watch club on the planet, has what's known as Tag Tuesdays. Every Tuesday for their members, they're giving away a tag worth thousands of dollars. And what's even better than that, guys, every week they're giving away a Rolex. In fact, since they founded the company, they've given away over 500 Rolexes. Now, gents, if you're not familiar with Watchgang, this is how it works. You choose your tier, and then on your schedule, you have watches delivered right to you at 70% off retail. Every watch you receive is yours to keep, and they guarantee the watches are going to be worth at least what you pay. Now, they've got 3 different levels of membership. They have the original tier at $49, the black tier at $99, and the platinum tier at $299. Now, as an original tier member, you're going to get a watch valued up to $150. And for platinum level members, they can get watches valued up to $1,500. It's a fun, interactive way to be able to choose the watch that you're going to get with the chance that you could win a Rolex. Now, when I signed up, what I appreciate is they actually asked me a series of questions. They were looking for the size. They were looking for the style. Me, you guys know I love dive watches. So I was specific. Okay, I want something that's going to have a sportier look. And I'm like, okay, give me a leather strap. Let's see what you guys send. And I got this beautiful Spinacre sent to me. That being said, I also asked for a sporty watch that I could dress up, something with a metal band, something with a very simple, clean dial, something that reminded me of my Rolex Explorer. And look what I got. And gents, Watchgang is a really cool company. I'm proud to support them. I love what they're doing, bringing a lot of fun to watch collecting, and they've built an awesome community. And yeah, that wheel of watches and their giveaways, awesome. To get the best deal on the web, we're talking 20% off. Use that link in the description of today's video and use the code REAL. It's going to get you 20% off your first month at Watchgang. The next detail, don't be afraid of a little bit of bling, a little bit of color. Now, I'm not saying you got to get an iced out Richard Mille. Although if you do, feel free to pick up an extra one for me. I'd appreciate it. But seriously, I talked about this in a video a while back. It really just has to be something that shines and grabs attention. It doesn't have to be overly expensive. I mean, yeah, you can go with this beautiful two-tone Rolex Yachtmaster, or you could grab this Orient right here with this beautiful blue dial and gold accents. This one right here, I think actually would get more compliments. And gents, you don't even have to go with gold. Look at this yellow dial right here. This is definitely going to stand out, and that's the key point. Standing out is what gets compliments. Now, dovetailing off that last point, the next detail you want to pay attention to is contrast in color. So notice the band right here, simple NATO strap band like this. This is going to grab attention. Again, is going to draw the eyes to the watch. That's going to get you compliments. If that's a little bit over the top, you want something that you can dress up, look at a classic two-tone. Again, right here on this watch, you've got the gold mixed in with the steel. Just something, again, that's going to draw attention to the hand. The next point to pay attention to so you get noticed in the right way, wear the appropriate watch for the right occasion. This is a dress watch. This right here is a casual watch. I love my G-Shock, but I'm not going to wear this with a suit. This is something you could pull off with a suit. I could dress it down. I could wear this out running, but this one is going to be more appropriate for the gym. Next up, we've got complications and all the other details we see on a more complicated watch. I'm also going to include skeleton watches. Basically, when somebody sees, oh, this does more than just tell time. It tells the date. It actually has the moon phases. All of those things make it so that people are going to be more interested once they start looking at the watch, and it could lead to a compliment, lead to them actually just noticing the watch a bit more. And I hope somebody out there notices for all this B-roll, I'm actually making sure all of my watches are aligned in time and date. See guys, I really care. And now let's talk status. So for watch people, they look at both of these watches, they're going to say they're both great watches. Tudor, Rolex. But you talk to the average person, what are they going to know? They're not going to know Tudor. They are going to know Rolex. Rolex has spent a lot of money in building up that brand over the last 100 years. And for better or worse, this is something that many people's minds, when they see somebody wearing a Rolex, they find out they're wearing a Rolex. When they see the Rolex brand, they immediately think money and luxury. Is status associated with watch brands good? Is it bad? Gents, all I'm going to say is avoid women named Rosa over in Vegas. That being said, if you are considering buying a Rolex, you want to check out this video right here. This is my ultimate guide to buying a Rolex. I go over all the different styles and everything you need to know to make sure you make the right decision if, you're going to be grabbing one of those luxury watches.